Reese right here with Adore Her Beauty, back with another video, and we are here doing a Hirsutism facial wax and lip wax. Now, you may have already seen a quick overview of this session in my YouTube shorts, but in this video, we're going to dive a little bit more deeper. I'm going to share my thoughts with you, offer some commentary and things of that nature, so we can get an understanding of what is actually going on. Now, in that video, I didn't have a caption. I had a title, but I didn't have a description to let you know anything about what was happening. And some people were wondering, what are these lines on her skin? Well, actually, she came in with those lines already drawn because she only wanted me to wax within those areas. She is a client that is very meticulous about her hirsutism, which I applaud. And so she believes that certain areas, when waxed, will become terminal, and I actually do agree with her. So the areas that are already terminal, she would wax those areas, and hairs that were vellus or very fine or thin, she didn't want to wax those hairs because it would cause them to become terminal. Now, this is a debate that has been going on for quite a while, and we're on the side of the debate that believes that when you touch vellus hair, particularly when you have a hormonal issue or imbalance, those vellus hairs will become terminal adult hairs. The reason being is because once they are removed from the follicles, they're going to restart that growth cycle from a vellus hair. And if your hormones are just off that week or off that month, it may give a boost, a thrust to that hair while it's in its anagen stage and cause it to become adult. So if you are an individual that has a lot of vellus hair, aka peach fuzz, do not remove it. Don't shave it, don't wax it, don't tweeze it, don't nair it, don't beat it, don't magic powder, don't use an epilator, don't do nothing to that hair unless you are sure you have no hormonal imbalances, because you are going to put yourself on a never ending cycle and a downward spiral of what you see in these videos. These clients are beautiful, they are brave, they are fierce, but they have an internal battle that you will never know about unless you find yourself in the same predicament. With hirsutism, it is aesthetic issue, a mental issue, an emotional issue, a confidence issue. And they deal with it every single day at work, at school, with their boyfriends, with their husbands, among family. I got some that are even afraid to let their family see it. So this is my public service announcement, caution, warning. You see these videos where people are dermaplaning. You see these videos of people using magic powder and all of these things. I implore you to at least get you a panel done before you touch that hair, because you're going to regret it. And laser costs a lot of money. Everyone is saying get laser, get laser, get laser. Laser is expensive. Electrolysis is expensive. These wax sessions become expensive. So if you have peach fuzz and you think it's too much and you think everybody sees it and everybody is critiquing you, take 3 or 4 steps back from the mirror and look again. And if you can't see those hairs, don't touch those hairs. Now, I've did my little rant and my little spiel, but we're going to try to focus a little bit on this video. So again, she has these outlines and she wants to wax within the outline because the hairs within the outline are terminal. The hairs outside of the outline are vellus, and she did not want to touch those hairs with the wax. Now, I have clients who are particular and meticulous. As an esthetician, if you're watching this, you have to know how to pivot. You have to know how to still be yourself, still give the immaculate service that you provide, yet meet the client's request. You can work as a team. So with her being my last client of the day, I took my time. Also, when I'm filming, I move slower. So it took a little bit longer than normal. But if she was like a middle appointment and I had people behind her, I could have still completed this session in the time frame that is scheduled, which is 40 minutes. I set aside 40 minutes for my Hirsutism waxing because I never know who I'm going to get most days. You know, I have my regulars and we're done in way less time, and we may talk and chat it up for the rest of the time. Um, or they go leave and catch, have a longer lunch break or something. But when I have those new clients, I never know what's expected, so I allotted 40 minutes. But yeah, so we took a little longer than normal. Also, I'm also using Nullify. I say abrogate. I'm also using Nullify wax by Abolish Wax brand, and this wax was just perfect for getting these hairs. Still, there was some that was stubborn, and I had it to tweeze inside the lines because those hairs did not willfully become ejected from the follicle with the wax alone. And also, you can see she has a lot of hair growing like on the corners of her mouth. So she drew a line where she wanted the wax to stop as well. So I stayed within the lines and I believe I did good. And so the hairs that you see left behind, because I also saw a lot of comments saying, I did a good job, but I left some hairs behind. Well, those hairs were intended to be left behind. Those hairs she did not want removed. She would remove them. So, and it was outside of the hirsutism wax area as well. We already had a long debate about what that area is. It's not the entire face. It's not cheeks and sideburns. It's not the lip even. Hirsutism for me, for what I offer it for, is from jawline to jawline, covering the chin down to the neck. That is hirsutism facial wax for me. Because I have people that come in with hair in that area and it takes a while. So cheeks is separate, sideburns is separate, lip is separate. That's going more into face waxing. Okay? So we already had that long debate and people didn't understand, but that's just what it is at Adore Her Beauty. You may go somewhere else and get the full caboodle. I don't know. I just got to do what I do. And so anyway, we reached the end of this video. I hope it was informative, entertaining, educational, all those good things. She has really, really beautiful skin. As you can see, she doesn't have a lot of discoloration and hyperpigmentation. And so she looks good and she always leaves happy, and that's what I'm most happy about.